Good morning, YouTube. It is Tuesday, January 15th, 2013, and I had to see, I got to be at school this morning at 10, but my husband had to be at work at 6, and with gas prices and the distance and everything, I'm kind of hanging out for a few hours at his store until it's time for me to go to school. It is cold. I thought I was going to be comfortable with what I'm wearing, and I'm not. I'm going to go to school and buy a pair of jogging pants or something just so I can have extra layers on. It's cold. I've got like some coworkers of my husband's jackets and stuff on me and over my legs so that, it's cold out here. Anyway, I've had a setback. The help that we thought we were going to have with getting my financing done for surgery kind of flaked on us. So I'm not going to be able to do financing for surgery right now. I don't know when I'm going to be able to. It's it's funny when something happens that you view as, no, I mean, this isn't a tragedy. I'm not going to die. Not now, anyway. I mean, I'm in relatively good health. Except for, minor things. But as far as, like, diabetes and high blood pressure, my blood pressure comes and goes, high and low. And it just varies. So it's not, I'm not like, if I don't have the surgery by, next week I'm going to die. It's not like that. But to me, it's very important. And anybody who has had weight loss surgery or struggled with finances knows exactly what I'm talking about. And it's devastating. And I've cried for the past 2 days because now I don't know, I don't know when I'm going to be able to get it. It's like I get there and life just grabs my clothes and goes, wait a minute, wait, stop. You're not there yet. You can't have it yet. And it's frustrating. I mean, I've gotten to the point where I've told my husband, if I don't get financing for this and I can't get this, within the next couple of months, I feel like, maybe I'm just going to give up and go to a therapist and learn how to be content with my life and my body the way that it is. Does that mean, I'm not giving up yet, but my options are very, very limited. I'm back to looking at Mexico for surgery. I found this really great surgeon in Houston and was very positive about it and just knew everything was going to go right. And then out of nowhere, our co-signers for the loan said, no, we're not going to do it. And I'm not mad at them. I mean, it's like asking them to put their credit on the line. And I understand, when you're asking somebody to help you get credit and you don't have, our credit isn't terrible, like I said, but it's like just below the line to where we can qualify for credit. There's the surgeon in Mexico, Dr. Alvarez, his, office manager, I believe, is what she is, Susan. She tells me there's a company they just started working with that goes as low as 500. So we'll see. I'm not crazy about going to Mexico for it because if I have problems or something goes wrong, I'm going to want to go back to Mexico to my surgeon to see exactly what's going on and what can be done about it. I'm not going to just go see a random doctor in Houston. That's, part of what happened with the lap band. I wasn't, around my surgeon. I'm not saying that my surgeon would have fixed it for free or I wouldn't have had the same results as having, the band pulled out, but it would have been a lot different had I been here in Houston instead of in Las Vegas with a surgeon who didn't do my surgery. So that's like my main concern with going to Mexico and then living that far away. I just told my husband, if we have to go to Mexico, fine. I am that desperate for the surgery. I will go to Mexico. But if that happens, I said, you just need to understand that when it comes time to see a surgeon, or a doctor, not a surgeon, but when it comes time to see a doctor about, how I'm doing health-wise, I'm going back to Mexico. If that's where I go get my surgery, I'm only going to go see my surgeon, because I will not go through another problem. And I know that with the gastric sleeve, I'm not going to have the problems that I did with lap band. The problems, if I have any problems, they'll be completely different from what I went through with the band. So I understand that that's going to be different, but still, I won't see anybody but my surgeon. I don't want to go through issues, and I definitely don't want it to be because I didn't see a doctor who was a bariatric surgeon and knew anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go through any problems like I did before. It's scary. That's like the scariest part, is going through that. So, right now I'm just up in the air. I mean, I don't want to learn to be content with my body the way it is and my life the way it is, because quite frankly, my life is fine. My life is fantastic. It's just my weight and my body, and it's devastating that, I can't do it on my own. I cannot get my crap together, long enough to get the weight off and keep it off. But like my last video that I did, that's how it is. I mean, I am one of those people that cannot make weight loss stick. I can lose the weight, but one little thing happens and I'm back, right where I started. And that's kind of how I feel right now. I got there, and then all of a sudden, wait. My husband's got a couple more ideas. We have a couple people we can talk to that we'll see what can happen. We'll see what can happen. Open to ideas if anybody has an idea out there. I've tried fundraising websites and everything, and nothing, has worked so far. So I'm kind of stuck, and I'm not feeling very hopeful about actually having surgery. I'm starting to believe that, it's just not going to happen, and I need to learn to, live with what I have, and learn to be content with that and life and going to school. And it's just difficult. It's when you want something so bad and you work so hard to get it, and then no matter what you do, it just seems like you can't have it, and it's frustrating as hell, and it's depressing, and I just don't know. It is what it is, and but I mean, other than that, I have school to think about and concentrate on. That yesterday was my first day back, and math, which anybody that really knows me knows I can't stand math, because to me, it doesn't make any sense, especially algebra. And that's what I'm doing right now, is introduction to algebra. And my teacher is quite comical. He's a very nice guy, and he has full confidence he can get me to understand it. And if he can and get me to pass the class, if I pass with a B or C, I'm good with that. I don't have to have an A. It'd be nice to have an A, but it's not necessary to make me happy. It's not going to affect whether I get in the nursing program or not. It's something the school is making me do. It has nothing to do with the nursing program. So it's kind of one of those things that I have to do it whether I like it or not, so I'm doing it. It's kind of like I have to take music appreciation. It was either that or art appreciation, and to be honest with me, I can appreciate good art, but not enough to actually take a semester of class on art. And I love music. Absolutely love music. So even though the teacher says the course is hard and a lot of people find it difficult, and there might be 6 of us left, I'll be one of the 6 left standing. I love music. I love all kinds of music. You look at my iTunes, I've got everything from Frank Sinatra to Marilyn Manson and everything in between. The Carpenters, Kenny G. I've even got R&B in there. I've got Montel Jordan. I've got Snoop Dogg. I got, a little bit of everything. I've got my exercise motivational things like the Rocky Balboa story, the music from Rocky, the movies. It gets me motivated in the gym, and I work out even harder because I go to that music, and I remember the scenes in Rocky, and it just makes me work out that much harder. So goofy, I know. But I think it's the first time I've smiled on camera. I'm not a big smiler on YouTube videos, but so that's about it. That's where I'm at. If anybody has any suggestions on what I can do as far as getting financing or something, please, 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 feel free to message me and, let me know what your suggestion is. I'm still working on it, and I haven't given up yet. I think my determination is enough to, say that, yeah, I really want this, and it's going to happen. I just don't know when and how, and I don't need to. I just need to know that it's going to happen, but I'm going to go. I'm going to try to catch at least an hour of sleep, and it's kind of funny snoozing in a car, but I'm going to try to catch a little bit of sleep before I have to go to school, and I got about an hour before I got to take off, so I hope everybody's week goes good. Everybody has success with their weight loss goals and whatnot. And any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to inbox me, message me, leave a comment. And I will catch you guys up later. As always, have a wonderful day. Bye.